Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Harsh, please introduce yourself briefly.
Yes, sir. Sir, my name is Harsh Jain, and I'm originally born and brought up from Bamor Kala, Shivpuri, Madhya Pradesh. I have done my schooling from Indore and done my Bachelor of Engineering from Jabalpur Engineering College, Jabalpur, in Information Technology. I have worked in Infosys for almost 2 years as a system engineer. My hobbies include watching and playing cricket and mythology, especially Mahabharata.
Okay. Why did you leave Infosys? It was a good company
Yeah,
and paying well.
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, my ambition was to work done as a civil services job. Previously, during my college, I started preparation from 2020 itself, but unfortunately, I did not clear the prelims first time itself. So, Infosys is a very good company, and I got a very good work culture. But I took leave Infosys to get here for first time to attend the civil services, and I reached till the interview that time. So I don't want to lose that again. So Infosys give me a lot of opportunity, but I want to serve nation, serve people, society in a diversified manner, especially in the field of education. So I leave the Infosys for that.
Okay. Uh, you studied in Jabalpur, yeah?
Yes, sir.
And the High Court of Madhya Pradesh is in Jabalpur.
Yes.
Why so?
Sir, previously there was many capitals of Jabalpur, like Madhya Pradesh. It was divided into Part A, Part B, Part C. One of the capital was Nagpur. So Jabalpur was considered as the seat because it was at that time it was more developed compared to Bhopal. But later the demand of High Court increased, so it seated in two places also. Like one is in Indore, and another one is, I'm not wrong, is Gwalior. So administratively, it was a very suitable place, Jabalpur, because it has more people living because of the Bargi Dam. It was there, and also many administrative institutions like electricity board, board headquarters was there. So it was convenient to set up Jabalpur court in Jabalpur. Also, space. It has a lot of space, free space to set up the homes for the judges, for the members of the High Court, and to create the infrastructure related to High Court. So it was convenient at that time.
Have you heard a place called Khamaria in
Yeah,
Jabalpur?
yes, I live there.
Why it is important? Khamaria?
Uh, Sir, I am not sure why Kamaria, but it has ordnance factory in there.
That's why it is important. It
Yeah,
has huge ordnance factory.
yes, it has huge ordnance factory, but I don't know Kamaria name meaning and why it is called Kamaria. Sorry, sir.
No, I asked why it is important. Okay, all right. And you're from Sipuri,
Yes, sir.
part of Guna Lok Sabha constituency.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So recently, your MP is doing a sort of a mm, public interaction.
Yes, sir.
What it is called and how it is useful. Have you read about it?
Sir, my MP is Mr. Jyotiradish Scindia, and he's a Minister of Civil Aviation also, and he's doing interaction with the public to make aware aviation sector. I guess he's interacting for aviation sector popularity and also for infrastructure development in the Guna, Shivpuri, Ashoknagar region. And exactly what are you talking? I'm not sure, sir. Can you make me aware if I'm wrong?
No, that's the voters have become very aware these days.
Hmm.
Okay. So
Yes,
it is the interaction with the grassroots.
yes,
Okay. And he is being accessible
yes,
to his voters,
yes,
not Maharaj sitting in the palace.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is important
Yes.
for everybody, not only for him, for every MP, any public representative. He should be accessible to his voters. Okay. Is there ravines in your area?
Sorry?
Ravines, Bihar. Bihar, some,
Bihar. No, sir. Sorry, sir. It's tribes are there in our area, like
No,
Sahel.
I'm talking of soil.
Ah, sorry. Yes, sir. Chambal region is in there.
हाँ
It is
जी,
in Chambal region. I am living in Bundelkhand region properly
तो वहाँ नहीं
in
है,
Shivpuri, Guna, Ashoknagar region. But sorry, sir.
वहाँ वहाँ है नहीं है.
No, sir. It's not much too much there. It is alluvial soil is there
Is
mainly.
more in wind Morena.
Yeah, Shivpuri, Chambal, Morena, and Bhind region. It is ravines mainly formed due to Chambal river,
Hmm.
not in our area.
Okay, all right. Now your subject is anthropology.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the difference between social anthropology and sociology? What is the difference?
Yes. Sir, social anthropology has a very holistic roots. It mainly it not only work on the societal level but also in tribals also including there, and they try to reach till the last level. Like villages, mainly they emphasis on the villages study. The changes has taken place from past society to the till present. But sir, sociology mainly focuses on the changes taken in the recent time in the society, and it does not include much on tribal affairs. But social anthropology it also take emphasis on the tribal affairs also.
Okay. Uh, now Supreme Court has given a sort of a judgment about how long the governor can keep a bill pending. You have any idea what it is
Sir,
about?
previously they,
Why this
yes, sir.
controversy?
Uh, Sir, previously the Supreme Court gave the judgment on the Tamil Nadu governor case and Ravi case that the governor should have to give the assent within 3 months of bill passing. But now, sir, they reverse their decision on this, and that's why it is controversial. Like, it's, if governor does not have any time limitation, then it will be very difficult for a legislature to pass the bill and frame the rules to run the state effectively. So that's what the many states of the especially opposition parties are doing opposition of this kind of statement. Supreme Court's ruling.
Okay. My last question. You think they have given lower preference to Indian police service and Indian foreign service? Any particular reason you don't like police?
Sir, I like police, but last time I got rejected due to physical reasons. My
Oh,
chest
okay.
was not expanded 45 centimeters, so that's why I put it in. And I
Oh,
want to live in India, so that's why I put in IFS.
okay. All right. Mr. Srikanth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, Harsh, you told your interest in
Yes, sir.
Mahabharata. What interests? What is the interest on Mahabharata?
Yes, sir. So, sir, I was watching initially Mahabharata as TV. Later, I found it is very interesting in as it helped me to took decisions of my life, and it found me very soulful. Whenever I feel low energy or whenever I feel stressed, I watch how these people deal during the ancient time. How like Yudhishthir, Arjun spent their life maximum time in forest region. Their birth itself in the forest. And by facing difficulties during their entire life they never lose the hope, and also the Gita inspire me a lot. So all these kind of situations, the situations circumstances happen in Mahabharata, it helped me a lot during my life. So I have a lot of interest.
Okay. And do you have any specific interest in Gita or any shloka?
Sir, can I speak a shloka?
No, no, either. Just I'm asking. I'm not interested in particular. Why? Means if that particular shloka, what is in
Yeah,
that?
karmanya vari varaste, I have that
Okay,
interest
okay,
because
okay.
it tells like about it talks about work. It talks about karma that one has to perform during their lifetime. So I have that interest in that particular shloka.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You worked in Infosys for 2 years.
Yes, sir. Yes.
after your graduation. Okay. And that is a 21-22.
Yes.
Yeah, 21-22. And after COVID, I think, especially.
Yes.
Yes. What is the present situation of system in engineers or developers, software developers, with respect to the changes happening in AI modeling and
Yes, sir. So when I was working, so LLM like Chat GPTs and all these kind of softwares are not that much popular. So we have to write the codes, we have to analyze the data, and we have to write the algorithms by itself. But nowadays the jobs is very easy. So suppose like what two system engineers doing previously in 2020 2021, now one system engineer can do it alone with the
okay.
help of AI, with the help of the
Okay. Are you keeping track of what is happening in AI field? Because every week something or the other new model or agentic AI or you call it whatever the big words are there, and every company wants to establish its prominence in that.
Yes, sir. I am able to keep not in every week, but yes, I am reading the news related to AI. Like, if you allow me, I can tell something.
Yeah. What is India's position in that? You can tell me.
Sorry.
What is happening in India?
In India, sir, India, I am not aware. Sorry, sir, I am not aware in India. But Microsoft
Okay.
thing I am aware. Like Copilot, they are changing many things in Copilot, and this led to backfire them in many cases. Like it's not analyzing like ChatGPT. It's not working like ChatGPT and not able to analyze many data perfectly. So they are doing work in them, and I read yesterday's newspaper itself.
Okay. We also have a AI mission. India
Yeah,
also has AI
yes,
mission, and many of the states also, they have state level programs or policies. Is there any
yes.
policy in Madhya Pradesh?
Sorry, sir, like Madhya Pradesh has Invest India program, but particular in AI field, I'm not aware.
Okay, okay. Because every state is in this mode. I thought your Madhya Pradesh also has something. Okay.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, I will read it, sir.
yeah, yeah.
Thank
Nowadays, transparency is very important in administration.
you. Yes, sir.
Okay. When it comes to transparency, we see day in and day out here many corruption cases happening.
Yes, sir.
What is your view on corruption in India in governance?
Yes, sir. Corruption is a very big problem in India since independence till now. But we are doing many things to compete that corruption things, like Digital India Mission, all transactions taken in place in digitally. Also the training given to the administrators, putting the ethics and morality in them, so we can encourage them to not to take bribes. Also, sir, India corruption index rank improving gradually, not very good in corruption perception index we are, but we are taking some steps so we can enhance our ranks, and we can improve, we can reduce the corruption black money itself. Government also enhancing black money act, and FEF FERA, FMCA, NGOs act like there, so we can reduce the black money and corruption from India.
Demonetization, you might be aware also. One of
Demonetization,
the
yes.
objective was to reduce black money.
Yes.
Did we achieve anything in that?
Yes, sir. We achieved like first thing we achieved like cash flow. The money put inside the home. People keeping a lot of cash money. Before demonetization, people held a lot of money in their home. So it come to into circulation in the economy. First, second, we are able to analyze how much money Indians like how much money Indians have in cash. Second, sir, digitally after demonetization, we are able to digitally we are very active. People using UPI, credit card transactions. So it helped to reduce the black money, like transactions are on record, and it helped to motivate the people to do transaction online, so it helped to track the record, and GST like things enhance it itself. Third thing we achieved from demonetization is mostly 99.4% money come to the banks, but the main thing we achieved like Sorry, sir, I'm not able to.
Okay, that's fine. Do you feel that AI is going to revolutionize primary education, especially in India, and primary education, I'm saying, in the remote places? And recently, with Elon Musk coming in Starlink, uh, the government of India is allowing the Starlink to operate in India. Is it going to revolutionize education in the remote areas? You know?
Yes, sir. Remote areas mainly people live with the culturally rooted, like they have their own language, they have their own culture, and it is very difficult to find the specialized teacher for them to teach, stay there, and teach to the people whose language is very different. So AI can help to fetch the lectures to animate the lectures or maybe translate the language in their particular language so that students of primary level can easily access. And Starlink has a very huge role play because it is a satellite internet system, so it can popularize internet in the remote areas. So both things together can make primary education in remote areas very accessible, but it has challenges too, like unawareness in them, among them, and a trust deficit to the governments and government. So yes, it need to be make more. Initially, it is necessary that administrators itself visit in the areas and make them aware regarding AI thing, and primary education will enhance.
After suppose after 25, 30 years, with the way the new technology is happening on the ground, do you feel there will be a need for administrators?
Yes, sir. I think that yes, there is need administrator itself because human can do what can AI cannot do. So yes, I think that there is need to be administrator itself for future. And
Okay, okay, thank you.
Good to see you, Harsh. So, Harsh, you are from an anthropological student and you're an IT. You have done your graduation in IT. So, tell me, what is the project of snack down coding?
sorry,
What,
ma'am.
what is it about the snack down coding that you have mentioned?
Snack Down is a competition coach have conducted every year. So it is on the basis of Jabalpur. Jabalpur has 40 colleges around taking participation. So our college, I represent IT branch in that, and 4 5 students we take the participation in Smackdown project. It's not a project actually. It provides some kind of questions algorithm we have to put, and we have to write the codes immediately within 1 hour. Two codes are there. So that's why the test cases are there. Many test cases we have to pass inside the code, and once all the test cases pass within 1 hour, then you reach in the stages. 3 stages are there. I'm not able to remember exactly, but 3 stages are there. So coding competition is about not about project.
So, you work in NGO, right?
Yeah.
You work in NGO. So, what is the difference between working in NGO and being a civil servant? Don't you think you're serving the nation with working in an NGO? And why do you want to become a civil servant when you're already doing the service?
Yes, sir. Ma'am, and in working NGO, we are providing things voluntarily. While there is a issue of access the governance, like you have to take permission every time, and it is very difficult to arrange the finances. I worked in NGO where we have to raise the funds. It is very difficult. While as a civil servant, I can use the law and order and government infrastructure, government resources to provide the proper funding and provide the proper services to the society at grassroots level. So this is the main difference between NGO and being a civil servant.
Okay.
And in NGO also, ma'am, NGO, ma'am, you can work in a specific field, but as a civil servant, you can work in a diversified field. Like I worked in a education sector, while as a civil servant, I can do work in health, in education, in women empowerment also.
Okay, you worked in financial inclusion project, but sir also highlighted demonetization. So during demonetization, as well as we were including a lot of people to the JAM Trinity. Don't you think this black money was put in lots of small accounts, and this financial inclusion project was not properly used, and it was too unmanageable for a bank? Bank has to work with a account with no basic deposits. So don't you think it's a huge burden for bank, and bank is already sick?
Ma'am, yes, it's difficult for a bank to manage such kind of thing because when a lot of account holders are there and small amounts are there, so it is very difficult to manage the things. But it is for India, like country where we have a huge population, so it is very necessary. Like banks has either banks can expand their customer like their services, or banks can use technology like checkbook printing, passbook printing, clearance, green ATM card are there. These kind of technologies could be used, so their burden would be reduced. And also, ma'am, like SBI has their own YOLO app, like these kind of things banks could be used, so that small account holders can manage their money by technology itself. But
Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Now, Harsh, your formal interview is over.
yes, sir.
We'll have a short session on feedback.
Yes, sir.